And I she offered out, she came and I was like,
Welcome everybody, it's 10 o'clock and we've got a big show for you today. So hopefully we can get started. I'm sure others will be joining us. Again, I want to welcome you to Raise the Roof, our first ever. So can we raise the roof? Just a few things administratively. There are earplugs back there with Jan. And so if you do have sensitive ears, I'm telling you, we're rocking it out today. So you may want to put those in your ears. Another thing is, again, it is the first week of Advent, and we are talking a lot about hope. So we have some ornaments back there that we would love to have your hope message for today or the future. And so if you'll go back there after the program, we would love to see you hang them to the sides here in the sanctuary. So everybody get that idea? Yeah, ready for it? Okay, all right. I also wanted to, and now I would like to introduce today's service associates. Megan Toll, am I pronouncing that right? Megan. And her son, Max Stanley. Megan told Max Stanley, mother and son. The family recently relocated to Auburn via Illinois. Megan, Brandon, and Max moved to Auburn in May of this year. The Toll Stanley Boone family united forces in 2009. Brandon became the bonus dad. Thank you, Brandon, right, walking in. To Megan's three older children, Ethan and AJ Boone and Ren Toll. And they added Max to the family in 2010. Yeehaw! They all moved from Illinois to the North Phoenix area in 2011, where they lived for 4 years before returning to Illinois. While back in Bloomington, Normal, Illinois, they joined the Unitarian, yes, thank you, hallelujah, Universalist Church there. Megan, Brandon, and Max moved to Auburn this past May to join AJ. Max started at Auburn Junior High in August. I'm reading, where he plays saxophone in the band and is in the mountain biking club. Yay-hoo. They have all been very glad to have a UU church in the area. Please welcome Megan to the podium. Max will join her shortly.
Do we have anybody ringing the bell today? Or should I do that?
Would you please?
Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Auburn Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, located on occupied ancestral land of the Muscogee Nation and housed in a building constructed by free, formerly enslaved African Americans. We welcome you all. We come here for different reasons: to find community, to seek spiritual and personal truths, to question and nurture our hearts and souls. We hope you find welcome, connection, challenge, and love here. On behalf of the members of the fellowship, we extend a Special welcome to all visitors who are joining us for the first time and to those who still feel like visitors. Sometimes we do. If you haven't yet, please fill out our visitor book. It's at the front of the church, which is actually behind you, near the greeters. You also may do so digitally by visiting auuf.org/visitor. To keep up with the activities of this community, check the AUUF website, sign up for our email, and watch for any announcements printed on the back of the order of service. We also allocate time for brief spoken announcements at the end of the service. Please turn your phone and other electronic devices to silent, and let us move into the service.
Good morning. My name is Max Stanley, and I'm a musician and music lover. Let's watch others who feel the same way about music. How does music make you feel?
I feel very relaxed when I listen to it. It's like this normal day, and going out, taking out the track, doing videos, just listen to it, and just calm down, go down the day, it starts to get darker, yeah. But also it makes me feel really happy whenever I'm going out somewhere and I don't want to. It's just always something that keeps you up for the day.
What's your favorite thing about music?
My favorite thing about music is definitely the way you're able to express yourself and vocalizing your word, even though it sounds like the same words. It's showing talent, also describing yourself to a person sometimes.
I'm here with him. No, he does music stuff already, so this might be a little different. So, how do you make you feel? Do you feel like you're playing talent? I got it. How does music make you feel? Well, I mean, it makes you feel long time ago.
Buddy, do you like music? What do you like about music? Like dancing? Do you like singing? And do you like playing instruments?
What do you like about music?
I like the funny music, and I like being music with friends. It's really fun, and it's really funny.
How do you feel when you listen to music?
I think like
What do you like about music?
how it speaks in community. I feel a lot of emotions whenever I listen to music. Good emotions.
What do you like about music?
I like the sort of accomplishment you get for being like creating music, playing it, you can see yourself improving. It feels really good to do that and do it with other people.
How do you feel when you're listening to music?
It makes me like feel like I can express emotions really well, and I can like this, I can be like, oh my god, this person has and just like it and also just to feel happy.
Alright, thank you.
So today we come to the Raise the Roof service in celebration of music, movement, and meditation, all of which help us to maintain optimism and a hopeful state of mind. As you can see from the video, music elicits a variety of motivations. Music has a magical ability to tap into our emotions and stir up a whole range of feelings. It's like a universal language that speaks to our emotions, often in ways that words can't alone. Whether it's the beat making you want to dance or the lyrics hitting you right in the feels, music has a way of connecting us on a deep and personal level. Today, we light our chalice with these words from the UU minister, Reverend Pat Uribe. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. The chalice we light is a symbol of our faith. It binds us together as one people, a reminder that our strength is in our shared hope for the world, and that our common work is the creation of beloved community among ourselves and in the world. And then we also light this other candle in hope for a humanitarian answer to both the Israeli and Palestinian tragedy. Thank you. And then along with the chalice lighting today, we have an additional, and our additional candle, we light our first Advent candle for hope.
Not now.
Edit.
Edit. So now we invite Lisa Padgett up, and she's going to lead us in a meditation.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today we raise the roof, but before we get started, let's light the first Advent candle. Very good, very good. All right, so in the next 4 weeks, we will gather to reflect on hope, peace, joy, and love. And today's focus is hope. So if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes, or you can just lower your gaze down so that you're feeling very soft in your forehead, your face is relaxed, and we're just being quiet. Imagine the light and warmth of the candle that we just lit. The word hope, or anything that brings hope into your mind. As the first candle of Advent flickers, let it illuminate not just the room, but the hope within your heart. This week marks the beginning of a journey towards the light, a journey filled with anticipation and the promise of a new dawn. In this quiet moment of reflection, find solace in the idea that even amid darkness, the flame of hope can guide us forward. As we light the first candle, let it symbolize the hope that transcends any shadows, reminding us that with each passing day, the world is one step closer to a brighter and more compassionate future. In this quiet space of reflection, imagine hope is a steady force, like a gentle stream that flows through the landscape of our souls. It weaves through the tapestry of our experiences, connecting the threads of joy, resilience, and optimism. As we bask in the radiance of hope, let it inspire gratitude for the present moment and eagerness for the moments yet to unfold. Picture ourselves walking confidently into the future, guided by the unwavering flame of hope within us. And when you're ready, open your eyes and carry the warmth of hope with you into the world. Remember, in our sanctuary, hope is a constant companion ready to illuminate even the darkest paths with its gentle and reassuring love. Hope.
Thank you, Lisa. One of the ways we proclaim warmth and caring of our community is by sharing our joys and concerns and milestones. If you're joining us virtually, we invite you to type your joy, concern, or milestone into the YouTube chat box during the music for meditation. We will begin with silent joys and concerns and invite those that are here to one at a time drop a pebble into our communal bowl during the music for meditation. Spoken joys and concerns will be invited following the musical meditations by Warner Wood.
Oh, whoops.
We may have another edit.
We have never, we have no music for this. Could we sing something, Martha? No? Okay. Moving right along.
So we will do a silent meditation.
Can anyone lead us in Jingle Bells or I had over the rainbow plan, but I do apologize for this rainbow. Okay. Will you play? Thank you, Andrew. Andrew. Oh my goodness, never, yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. If you have a joy, concern, or milestone that you'd like to share with the congregation, I invite you to come forward and briefly share it using the microphone. Please don't line up closely and come forward after the last person has left the microphone.
I have a joy because the auction itself has been completed, but now there's post-auction stuff. I'm concerned. But it was wonderful. It was fun. I think everybody had a good time. I know Carolyn and I had a great time.
Yeah.
We've been caught on video, you know. Anyway, I'm just very grateful because I've had lots of things on me about it, so I can rest now. Yay.
So, Chris, we have two joys. First of all, we've been fostering to adopt a new kitten, 4-month-old kitten. We're calling her Phoebe. She sometimes is a smelly cat, and for the friends in the room. And so she slotted really well into the family, so we'll be keeping her permanently. And then, second of all, you're in the presence of a state gymnastics champion. Margie plays really well in all of her events, but the best one was her beating. She placed first place for her age group on the Ween, and her team placed first for all around as well.
I got a joy, maybe a little concern, letting you in on the workings of the Sunday Services Committee. We're coming into the holiday season, and the Christmas Eve service will be here, as usual, in the evening. And it's a great participatory activity. Now, Marty asked that, if she could have that time to be with her family, and we said, sure. And she said, because it sort of goes on automatic. Well, we can always say it goes on automatic, but it doesn't really, because it's so participatory. So you'll be getting some information, but we are imploring the choir and other musical talents. Okay, there's always room for the musical talents we have in the fellowship, as well as we'll have spots for selected readings and so on. So please be on the lookout, and if you volunteered in the past and would like to do so again, please do so. Contact me, Sylvia, and me. Anyway, contact somebody, and so we can start scheduling the service on the 24th. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Becky, and I have joy that we are starting for the first time in 5 years. We're restarting the RE program is restarting a class for the youngest children. It's called Spirit Play, and it's like a Montessori-based, I think, I'm actually not trained in it, so that may not be true. It's like a Montessori-based UU curriculum, and we have people trained in it who took training, back in the day, going back to teach it for like the little ones, like, I don't know, like 3 to 5 or something like that. Yeah, 3 to 5. And we also have our middle school class that has a new teacher, Connor Rochford, is back here. Maybe on a temporary basis, I'm not sure. And our teens are supposed to be in Walker Watch, but most of them are out of town, so that's my job.
I'm Connie, most of you know that. I have a fabulous joy. I finally have heat in the house. I think you don't know, you don't appreciate it until you lost it. I had, I think about 10 or 12 days with no heat. I have a Vermont casting wood stove, and I had a huddle around it. And Lee Dubner, came in. The furnace is under the house, and he's funny. He's always laughing and smiling. And he said, "We have to go under the house." And I said, "We." Anyway, the part finally came in, and I just prayed, please, the part has to come in. And it was very expensive. It was $800, but it was worth it. I have heat. Yeah. Really, oh, God. It was horrible. I kept saying, this is the worst thing I've ever gone through. I went over to my friend Carol Luther's house and took a shower and washed my hair. But you really don't appreciate something until you've lost it. So. All right.
I am Aisha. I promised Megan I would keep this really brief. I wanted to share that Ren Song, the Eco Spirituality group that I made an announcement about last week, I believe. We got together. We had a wonderful time last weekend. We made 15 dozen cookies. Wow. No? 7. 17 dozen cookies. I'm not reading fingers well today, but this is excellent news. 17 is far better than 15. And all of the proceeds were donated to Habitat for Humanities. But more importantly, I was so happy to see so many of the RE kids show up, and they were chit-chatting and had their own little corner. It was really, really wonderful. We decorated some really pretty cookies. I think the teens did far better than the adults. But it was really nice, and I hope to see more people next year, hopefully.
Thank you to all who shared their joys and concerns and milestones this morning. May all the joys, concerns, and milestones of this community, those shared aloud and those held in silence, be received into the care and concern of all present. The light of our chalice would soon flicker and die without the oil that nourishes its flame. Just as this flame cannot burn without oil, this religious community cannot survive or thrive without the personal and financial support of its members and friends that fuels the shared mission and ministry of the Auburn Union Fellowship. Speak to one of our greeters about alternative ways to donate beyond dropping your contribution into the basket. As we listen to the choir sing, "There is more hope somewhere," let us now give freely and generously to sustain and strengthen our shared religious community, a community of memory, hope, faith, and love, for we are now the keepers of its flame that burn for justice, its dream of beloved community, and its vision of a world made whole.
Good morning. As Megan said, we are going to sing what is technically in the hymnal as "There's More Love Somewhere." Each verse focuses on one of the tenets of Advent, and as we are lighting the Advent calendar, we have arranged these in order that they come: hope, peace, joy, and love. There is more hope somewhere.
So for the moment virologists today, Amy Kaiser, along with Robert Zabala, Connor Roachford, Laura Clover, and Amy Phillips on the drums to tell us the West African story of Linden. Following the story, young people are welcome to stay inside in here and enjoy the rest of the service, which is full of music and movement, or they're welcome to go out to the playground, whichever they prefer.
So would all young people and people who just want to sit up close, come on up front. Okay, that's the hardest thing I have to do all day. Right? Done. Okay, welcome. As you see, there are a lot of drums up here, and they're drums from West Africa. Some of the countries in West Africa, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, help me with more, Guinea, Mali. And the rhythms the drummers will be playing are from that area of the world. So when somebody plays drums, usually there's a song that goes along with it, and there's a story that goes along with it too, and dancing. It's not just somebody talking, there's lots of other things going on. However, I'm going to start with the talking part, and then before y'all choose to either go back to your seats or out on the playground, the drummers will drum, and you'll hear the song that goes along with the story too. So, I'm going to sing it once just because. Okay, this is the song, how it goes. And it's not going to be in a language you understand. Kendo san san sabali awuro, e andanto bola sabali awuro. Kendo san san sabali awuro, e andanto bola sabali awuro. Now in the story, you're going to hear that first word, Kendu. Kendu are tall, thin trees. Sabalia is another word in there, and that means the people who live in the village. And wuro, you get to say that one with me. Wuro, wuro. Let that tongue roll. Wuro. That means a loud, noisy, big sound. Now the drummers are going to be playing a rhythm. But the people of Saba, the Sabalia, are going to be playing a word, a crazy loud sound. And this is why. Saba was a lovely village where everyone got along. People were kind to each other, they helped each other. It was just the happiest, most peaceful place to live in the world. But then, one day, things started to change. Oh, little things would happen. The stew would burn. Or when you were running, you'd trip. You'd skin your knees. You'd be angry with a friend and you'd kind of push them. You'd say things that weren't kind. The baby would cry all the time. And it wasn't like anything really bad, but after a while, those little things start piling up until your whole day just feels ruined. And then everyone felt that way in summer. It was no longer a peaceful, quiet, wonderful place to live. And they were thinking, what's happened to us? It's like something is doing something bad to us. So they called the old woman of the village over and said, what's going on? And she says, this sounds like you have a mischievous, that means likes to play tricks and jokes, a mischievous evil spirit who comes in at night and makes things not peaceful anymore. Well, what are we going to do? They asked them. We can do something to stop this. You need to plant cane trees. They're those tall, thin trees right on the edge of the village, just outside the village, right there in front of the forest. So that's what they did. They quickly got some cane trees, planted them. So it looked like a fence, tall, straight trees. They thought, we've taken care of that. Well, maybe for a little while. But then same thing happened. People were pushing, people were fussing, your hair got tangled when you combed it, the stew was burning, you tripped and scraped your knees again. Nothing big, but just enough that it wasn't a peaceful place anymore. So they said, old woman, we need some more help. So the wise old woman came over and she said, we'll have to try something else. So this is what she suggested. She said, we're going to have to scare this thing away. We can't just block it out with cane trees. We're going to have to scare it. So they took all their pots and pans and all their sticks and all their rocks and anything that could make noise. Do you have anything on you that will make noise? Oh, okay. Victoria's tapping on that. No, okay. Oh, what are you going to do after me? Okay. Can your turtle make noise? Oh, there you go. So here's Fanny's turtle on the ground. What do you have? Oh. Yeah. Oh, excellent. I can really make some noise. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming back. Oh, that's one. You make it louder. Okay, started low, you went high. You can also clap your hands. You can tap the top of your head, you can stamp your feet. You can go, sing it. When I say, enough, what do you have to do? Stop. Yeah. So, the old woman said, let's try to make this called a whirl. Remember that sound? Whirl. Make your whirl. Let's practice a little. Go. Make the whirl. Oh, y'all are good. Excellent. You're ready to walk on out to the candy tree. So, it's getting dark. It's just about dark. It's just dusk. You know, that's kind of that magic time where it's not day, it's not night, it's that in between. So there they are. They got their pots and pans, their shakers, their feet, their rocks, their turtles, their metal discs by their legs. And as night starts to come, the old woman says, all right, make the whirl. Enough. Okay, listen. They didn't hear anything from Baby Whirl. But then, make a whirl. They stopped to listen, and they heard the sound. Ooh, what is that? Any ideas? The spirit. Doing what do you think? Scratching. and said, that didn't work. Another whirl. Now let's listen. This time there. What do you think that was? Roaring. But it was very quiet. Have you ever run really fast and have to stop and go? What's that? It's still out there. What do you have to do? It's still out there. We're out! Enough. And then they heard. What does that sound like? It sounds like Sam's doing the same thing. Well, it's not actually, it's not swear. It's mischievous, not too evil, but yeah, it's the sound of the creature out there. Oh, the sound is inside and it's coming out. And he said, I like that sound. What do you call that? You know what you call it? The world. Yes. I like that sound. You make that world again. Yes. Oh, that's the most beautiful music I have ever heard. So the wise old woman said, so you like that, huh? I said, yeah, I like it a lot. Well, we like making that sound, but we don't like you coming into our village at night and spreading mischievous attitudes in our village. Can we make a deal? The preacher said, oh, what sort of deal? One said, if all of us come out to the kangaroo trees every day at dusk and make water, will you stay on that side of the kangaroo trees in the forest? And the creature thought for a moment and said, I like the sound. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal to me. So every day at dusk, just before it turned out, the people took their pots and their pans and their stamping feet and their shaking shakers and their rocks and their sticks. They went out to kangaroo trees and made the whirl. Whirl! And as soon as it got dark, it stopped. And they knew that that spirit was going to stay over in the forest because they had played the world music. And so that is how the wise old woman and the people of Saba tricked that mischievous spirit into not coming into their village again. And they have to play music every day at dusk. So, before you leave, these folks here are going to play the rhythm on the drums. We're going to sing the song. So you're going to listen to the word Kingu. You're going to listen to the word Sabalia, the people of Saba. What was Kingu? What was that? The trees, the straight tall trees. And you're going to hear the word Uro. And you know what that is. Now I'm going to ask that you let them play the drums. And there's going to be a couple of people playing solos. That's when they're playing all by themselves. And that's going to be the sound of the creature. So I'm going to ask that you gather the things out, even though you were fabulous at stopping the world. So, one more. Well, that's it. Okay. So I think I'm done talking.
And if you guys want to follow along, if you haven't caught on yet, the words are up here.
welcome to go to the playground. Your choice.
May your heart so love, and your hands do just as you go your way in peace. As you go your way in peace. As you go your way in peace.
Thank you for taking the time to join us in celebrating music, movement, and meditation today. Music and movement adds another dimension to linking the mind with the body. To demonstrate the effects, we bring you our own stimulating West African drumming rhythms. In addition, we're debuting rapper Cardi B and the UU crew. Carter and her rapping crew will demonstrate the importance of breath and yoga, while Lisa leads us in gentle movement and breathing. We hope you enjoy the celebration. Please feel free to move your body, sing, rap, and raise the roof. We're going to start with drumming. Drumming is an amazing way to link the mind with the body. It is an effective way to focus the mind on rhythmic hand movements. The vibration from the drum evokes relaxation and letting go. You can lose yourself in the sound and just let go of all of the external chatter. It is healing. Before we drum, I want to introduce our teachers, Connor Roachberg and Amy Phillips. Connor, were you going to speak before we go?
Sure, yeah. Hey guys, good to see all of you, most of you again, for those I haven't met. Good to meet you. We're going to be playing two rhythms for you guys today. The first one is a rhythm called Bala Kawanjan. It's from Northeast Guinea, played mainly by the Malinke people, although depending on what region you may find a different types of rhythms with this same name. Generally, it's played for initiation. And just like the lynching piece that we did, there's a story associated with it. And it's generally this spirit of a bird that comes to help with women who are having trouble childbearing.
And I was gonna say, in red on the screen is, I'll do this and we'll all say Yatahul Baraha, and it just means thank you, God, for this day.
And for those of you who like to get behind the scenes and would even like to consider coming and drumming with us, we've got an example of how we might break down these rhythms here to present them to you.
And in West Africa, the drummers aren't performing, they're making music for people to dance, sing, great dance.
So get up and dance.
Yeah, so feel free. I might. Depending, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is an admittedly tough act to follow. But as Megan said, I am making my rap debut. With the UU crew. The first song we're going to do for you, we're parodying a song from a little-known musical called Hamilton. It's called the 10 Breath Commandments. And the words are borrowed in some from Diana Fall's poetry, From Root to Bloom. Some of the words are just taken in spirit so that we can make it rhyme. After we do this song, Lisa Paget is going to lead us in a movement and breath break. And then after that, I will come back for another rap song to a tune you might recognize. And then the drummers will lead us in one last song called Cuckoo. And again, as they said, feel free to feel it all in movement and participate or clap or however the spirit so moves you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, The calmness draw near. The whole of you embodied in these in and exhalations. Drawing the reality of now with each vibration. Number 4, begin somewhere. Take one breath and dive. Plunge into the core of your innermost mind. Grow comfortable with the act of exploration. Breathing into whatever you are facing. 5, take one deep breath and dive. The secret is you can begin again anytime. Number 6, as your focus of awareness shifts, feel your life force lift, free to mend your inner rift. 7, slowing down, breathing in what's all around. Energy streams through as you put things down. Number 8, breathe in the peace that sits beneath the agitated surface of the mind and release. Inhale, exhale. Can you find your breath? Yes, you can. Your own true breath can release you, breaks you from the prison of your fears. It all starts here. The choice to breathe, relax, and feel. Allow the truth of life revealed. Number 9, for one mind-stopping moment, you exist in this unframed truth. Stay present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, inhale, exhale. Woo!
Awesome, thank you, Carnegie. We're gonna see her again in a minute. All right, so that being said about breath, we're just gonna practice just a little bit today. So I invite you, if you want, you don't have to, but you could stand up. I really recommend that you stand up. But you don't have to, you don't have to. And space out just a little bit, because we are gonna use a little bit of movement with our arms, so just feel, okay, good. All right, so just a little bit of space. Everybody feel okay, relaxed, no big deal. Let's take one hand to the heart and one hand to our lower abdominal region or upper, wherever it is. So just find just a soft bend in the knees, and then just take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the nose or the mouth. And again, just inhale. Feel the vibration maybe of your heart. Feel the relaxation soften back on the exhale. Again, fill yourself up with breath. Know that you're breathing in. Exhale and know that you're breathing out. One more time, just centering, coming in inward a little bit, calming ourselves, exhaling, and feeling connected to ourselves. So we're going to add a little movement. So we're going to take the arms a little more energy. We're just going to take the arms out to the side as we inhale. So we'll do this one kind of slow. Yep, I know, everybody's like, oh, if you touch somebody, it's okay. Come down, we're in Unitarian here. We're unified. And then we're going to bring it out to the side like this. You can bring it as far back as you want. Just be mindful of your neighbor. Then we'll come back in. Oh, I can already hear people breathing. I'm going to cue that in just a second. But you get the gist, right? We're lifting up, and then we're opening out. So let's try that together. Breath in. Breath out. We're coming forward this time, opening up, giving that away, coming back in. Nice. Inhale, lift, and exhale, open. Beautiful, you got the rhythm. So it's just the in-breath up. Feel your body lengthen, stretch, exhale, come in. And then give that away, but pull it back in. And then up, and out. Let's do that 2 more times. So just breathing in, reaching the arms up, hopeful. Breathing out, coming in. Send that hope out. Feel your heart open, the vibration, come back in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Nice, one more time. Y'all are awesome. Inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, pull that in. Feel the connection, feel the vibrations of all of us breathing together in unity. Come back in. Breathe in and out. Come back down. And then just one more time, hand to heart and hands to the little belly. And just breathing in. Breathing out, letting go. Breathing in hope. Breathing out. One more, breath in, breath out. And then just feel that calmness before Carter D comes back. One more inhale breath. We're going to invite her back. Exhale, and bring the hands to heart center. Very good breathing, Lane, everybody. Thank you.
Quick plug, you can do that with us on Tuesday nights at 5:30 here in Essential.
Oh, that's a good plug.
This is our homage to yoga. You can follow along with the lyrics on the screen, and as I mentioned, you might recognize this tune. I like big bends and I cannot lie. You other yogis can't deny. When a teacher walks in with a bolster and a block and an hour on the clock, we get stretched and we let it all go because we're really working that flow. Deep in the pose we're bending, to mind-body alignment we're trending. Nirvana, I want to get with ya, and lie in Shavasana. Other yogis tried to warn me, that resting pose makes me so sleepy. Ooh, Ujjayi breath, it's good for your health. So bend me, stretch me, challenge me, and flex me. I'm here reflecting, I'm introspecting, so let's sweat, not fret. Gotta get that post set. I'm tired of magazines, pushing material things. Take the average person and give them zen. Can I get an amen? So friends, yeah, yogis, yeah. Want that final rest? Heck yeah. Then let's bend it, stretch it, find that healthy spot. Baby got zen.
Thank you, Lisa and Carter D. We do have another song from the West African drumming group. Carter, did you want to introduce the song while everybody comes up? Sure. Thank you.
You want the mic?
Oh, well, they want the mic.
Yeah.
Connor. They want the
Sure.
mic.
You guys? There we go. All right. Yep, there we go. So this is a rhythm called Kugu, also from the Mayan people in Northeast Guinea, or I'm sorry, the Malike people in Northeast Guinea. And this one is generally played for when the women return with the catch of the day, the fisherwomen come back. And we've got some call and response singing if you guys would like to join us. Basically, Amy's going to start off singing this line up here in red. Aye, kuwe, bo, nyamadwe. Aye, kuwe, bo, nyamadwe. And that just means when the drummers play, then people come to dance and have fun. Yeah, so now it's generally used for a celebration rhythm for, you name the ceremony. And let's see.
Just a reminder, we're not going to do the solo, but I'll do the refresher. I play the break and do the refresher. Okay. Yeah. Sore.
And generally we like to honor the teachers that we've learned from. Many of our teachers learned from Mamadi Keita, who was a Grand Master, Djembe Fola, who recently passed a few years ago. So just like to thank them for everything that they've taught us, Amy and I.
Back at you. Yeah. Connor and Amy, back at you. Hold that one.
before everybody leaves from here, we're going to be we generally play on Sundays over in the Bush Center at noon. But I'd like everybody here just to give everybody your name and how long you've been drumming. Max, let's start with you.
Okay. Okay, so, my name is Max Stanley. I've been drumming since July.
I'm Megan, and I joined Max here this week in July.
Okay, Pam, I've been trying for a year, but now I have them a solid instructor staff.
I'm Mary, and I've been drumming since mid-September.
I'm Laura, and I started drumming back in 1998. I'm Amy the Elder, and I've been drumming as long as When did we start? I don't know. A while back.
But took a long break.
And I'm Robert, and I follow him.
I'm not really sure, but I'd say about 20 years. And I just wanted to thank this group because Connor and I did a 1-year therapeutic drumming instructor training course, and it taught us how to lead, but I haven't had a group to lead, so I get to practice that.
I'm Connor. I've been playing for about 34-ish years or so.
Yes.
But the reason that I wanted you guys to hear that is because you don't necessarily have to have any experience playing if you want to come and drum with us, right? We're all there to learn. There'll be a lot of different things to learn. Generally, I think we have fun, so Sundays at noon, most Sundays at noon over at the Bush Center. So if you guys want to join us, just come on over.
So thank you to everybody for performing and joining us in the Raise the Roof celebration. Hopefully everybody feels more grounded and connected to each other. Please join me in extinguishing our chalice. You'll find the words in the order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Please be our guest today after the service for our coffee hour here in the sanctuary. It is an opportunity to chat with people about the service or just how your week went. All are welcome to join. And if you're not signed up for our email list, please make sure to do so to receive updates about ways to connect. You can find information on signing up at our website, auuf.org/subscribe. I invite anyone with a brief spoken announcement to come forward at this time.
Hey everybody, Robert had mentioned earlier, I'm still here by the way, about Christmas Eve evening service, but we're also doing a Christmas Eve morning service, which will be probably a more informal service because the main one is in the evening, but we will be doing a informal ad-lib, choosing roles randomly play. So if you want to do something kind of different and you're around on Christmas Eve morning, please come. And then, of course, as Robert noted, if you have some musical talents, please let him know about that so that can happen.
Will there be a Blue Christmas service this year?
I don't know because Sunday Services is not doing that, but I don't think so.
I'm Cindy Ranke, Chair of the Unitarian Universal Service Committee. I have things that you can get for any donation, yes, including if you were at the auction, some pillowcases. I'm asking for a donation of at least $10 for those. I've got some new cards, coffee-themed cards, and Christmas ornaments.
Oh, there's a nice. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty.
I'm Carl. The East Alabama Community Band will have its Christmas concert tomorrow at the Opelika Middle School. For those who aren't Opelikans, that's the school that's right across the street from Monkey Park.
Is it the one that's like fancier looking over the hill this way, or the one where the ceramic studio is? Because there's two schools.
Ceramics. It's where the ceramics are.
It's where the ceramics are. I was going to meet pretty high up above the.
It's across from the municipal park known as the Monkey Park on Denson Drive.
And I also want to really thank Carter for ushering the saints and singers into the 21st century. I've been so anxious to have a chance to do something like this, and she brought it. And it's worth noting that Lynn Miranda got this idea from Notorious B.I.G. tune called 10 Crack Commandments.
Oh.
So we're moving right along.
And if you think the drummers aren't having fun, this was magnificent, by the way, the whole thing. Next time, and you can still see it on Laura's face, there's just joy in that face.
Reverend Marty has asked if anyone wants to bring in family menorahs next week. We'll have places.
Woo!
This microphone is so far.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Aisha again.
Yeah.
So, you use, let's get together and play soccer. Next Saturday, we're trying to get 2 groups together, well, 1 large group, but enough to play like a whole game with subs. I'll be the snack lady because I don't play soccer, but I'm a huge enthusiast. I grew up with it, and there seems to be some interest among the UUs. You don't have to have any experience, just if you know how to kick a ball towards the right direction. Next Saturday, around 2 p.m. maybe. It's still flexible depending on weather and what people's schedules allow. But go, Jen.
All ages?
All ages.
Where?
All ages.
Where?
I don't know yet, but I will know by midweek, hopefully. If you're interested, do me a huge favor and drop me just a line with your name on it in email or text or whatever, so that I can keep track of how many people we have. It's all lowercase YEE, S as in Sam, H as in happy, ALAM as in mother @gmail.com.
Got all that right?
And I have already sent out an email to the listserv, and if anybody else wants to, know that again, please talk to me. Okay, I don't think this is a brief announcement anymore, so I'm going now. Soccer next Saturday afternoon. Let's play.
Okay, I made the spring rolls and I'm late, right? And so I put all the allergies in there. I got the peanut, soy, sesame in the dipping sauce. There's only a little bit of that. And they mostly have shrimps, the shellfish, except a couple are vegetarian for Demarius, okay? And then we're on our own. And Susan's here. We got the defib and the EpiPen and stuff. Just be mindful when you eat these things, right?
Yeah, for Aisha's announcement, I'll have the oxygen tank. Just an announcement that we are planning for Christmas Eve again. So that's the announcement. So please keep that in mind. Look out for announcements on the email. Also, we'll be giving an announcement on holiday helping boxes. Again, we're going to be dividing the things by alphabet of your last name. Okay, we'll try to do it that way. And then as we start to get things, and there'll be more instruction about putting it on the porch at the Bush Center, the screen porch. As we start filling out, then we need certain things, be on the lookout for those things so that we can have a level boxes and so on. So please keep that in mind as well. Thanks.
I have quite a lot of my late husband Ralph's clothes for her in Denmark, and I don't know how to get it to him. Does anyone know? Can anybody help me with that? To get it to somebody can. Well, I have a bag of it here, and I have a lot in the car. So,
I was leaving it to fellowship.
sure. So anyway, I'm disappointed that he's not. I'm disappointed that he's not here. But I'd like somebody to get the clothes for him.
Good morning, my name is Noriko. This Wednesday, Auburn High School Tri-M Benefit Concert is going to be at 6 o'clock auditorium. And the Tri-M is Honor Society for Music. Nisha will be singing, and there's a lot of good talents there. So when you come, the only thing they ask is some cash donation for toy drive or the present for the toy drive. So please do come.
Hey everyone. Couple of musical announcements. So December 9th, that is a Saturday, there's an Indian music concert at Goodwin Hall from, I think it's 4 to 6:30, but I will send out an email in the listserv. So there's a chance I might be playing, I'm not sure yet, for maybe one song, but it should be a good concert. And it's 4 to 6:30 and I believe it's free. So that's on December 9th. And December 10th is the Rising Gardens Market, which I will send out an email also. But if anyone's here who's interested in vending anything, please let me know. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you for all the announcements. We're going to have one brief thank you before our son benediction.
Right. I just wanted to thank everyone. You saw a lot of work. We've been at this for months. I mean, our drumming group has been practicing every Sunday. So for hours we've been working on it. And also just the fact that Carter, I've been texting her for the last 3 months on how we're going to get this wrapped together. And yesterday we spent hours here putting this together. But we're so thankful that you exist and that we exist, that there is this connection of unconditional love. You don't care what goes on. You just laugh, carry on, and dance. I do want to thank Megan and Max for narrating this program. Also, Max spent a lot of time on that video. He hooked up his phone. To the members of the drumming group, we've talked about, to Carter D, we've talked about. I want to thank my friend Camille for stepping in and directing the PowerPoint. I hope we can raise the roof again. And again, and again, and again, in celebration of our connection to each other. And Lisa, she goes, she forgot Lisa, my friend Lisa. And come to us for yoga on Tuesday. I would like you to display your hope messages in the sanctuary. We have some ornaments back there, and you just simply need to write a word or maybe a whole passage, I don't know. But we'd love to feel that energy in here. We're here on Tuesdays with yoga. Thank you.
Will you tell me how you can hang them, Pam?
Oh yeah, and we're hanging them over here on the netting or over here. And by the way, Laura Clover, God darn it, look at her art. We are a very, very special group. You guys are amazing, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So now Megan.
Please join us in our son benediction. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Sunday.
One last quick announcement. One that I forgot all about.